2, 1.
Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to Season 3, Episode 3. We continue with Kobold's quest. The party has become stumped by a 10-foot stretch of traps. They've tried several things. They keep either injuring themselves or the trap does. And we are seeing if their progress towards heroic status has been halted or if they will make it to the water slide.
I'm not throwing this anymore.
Or pass out. I think she handed it to Kevin.
Yes.
Carrot handed it back to Kevin.
I will make an attempt at doing a grappling.
The same thing.
Yeah, essentially. Try
Okay.
and hook it across.
Make your attack roll either strength or dexterity, whichever you would like. Are you proficient with a dagger?
I will take my action to dodge.
Have a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
22.
you can also add
2.
2. And then another 2. Is a natural 20?
Yes, natural 20.
Nice.
Yes!
Yeah, you are able to get it up, and it catches on the fabric.
Perfect.
Yay! You made up for my blood.
Okay.
It's secured. You can now attempt to climb it as a group if you would like.
Or Tarzan it.
Or Tarzan it as a group.
We need to be tied to the stupid rope.
You have the rope.
Before they
secured.
try climbing it, I want to Tarzan myself.
Okay, you're going to make
Alright.
your
Grab it,
acrobatics.
run back, run forward, and jump. 21. Nope, 19.
19. Okay. You are able to swing yourself across, and as the rope comes back, one of you are able to grab it.
Wait, do we still have 30 feet of rope hanging from this dagger?
Yes.
Did I accidentally trigger all of the traps as the bottom of the rope hit the... Yes. I'm probably
Roll
past
the- roll
the...
It's only less
D20.
than 30 feet because I tied it. And then
Right.
it's up in the net.
Right. So you're going diagonal across, and it's a 15-foot tall
Ceiling. Yeah.
Are you smart enough to figure that to not let the rope drag?
No. But I probably make it through on safely. The question is whether or not the rope or other things are hit.
Roll your d20.
Was 17 plus whatever you wanted.
Okay. It as it's swinging back.
The wind blows the rope back after I'm across,
So you
it just resets it for them.
you are, as you're going across, you do end up grabbing the end of the rope, and it's swinging across, and then as it's coming back, it's blown very forcefully back into your companions.
Perfect. So we grab it.
It could have been worse.
And
A
it
lot.
does not
How
fall
are
out
we
of the
gonna
ceiling.
get across? We have one person across.
One of your teammates are across.
If you can keep anyone from coming, I can go down to the next room and then we'll win by default.
You do know after 90 minutes they will come get you and bring you out.
Yeah, just trap the chamber as best as you can so
Alright.
no one can pass
Okay.
it.
So,
And
do
there are
we
much
tie ourselves to the
stronger
rope?
people than you.
Or do we climb?
Yeah, can well,
Yeah, you could tie
We
yourself.
could tie.
yourself to the rope.
should we just tie ourselves to the rope and then jump and lift our legs and tell him to catch us?
Mario flying swing across rather than Tarzan.
After seeing what happened to me, you might be able to cut the end of the rope so that it's not going
Well, if
to...
they're tying it around themselves, then the rope
Oh.
will be short enough that
Yeah.
it won't drag. Okay, so do you guys tie yourselves up and attempt to swing across that way?
As they miss the check and they're just left dangling over the middle of the trap.
It wouldn't be over the middle. It would swing back, and
Yeah.
then they would be. Yeah.
It would be,
It's gonna end poorly.
Wait, how are you going to get untied at the other end, or are you just going?
I don't have dagger anymore. I'm not sharp object.
Okay, who is being tied highest up the rope? And who is tying?
Probably Carrot, so then you can be in the middle and I'll jump because I was an athlete.
Okay. So both of you make a sleight of hand or survival to tie Carrot
Okay.
halfway up the rope.
I can live with that one. That's a 13.
5.
Okay.
6.
Okay, you guys are fairly confident that you have tied her securely.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Okay. Do you attempt to tie her in?
Yes. I'm going to
Carrot
try.
with her free hands will assist you, so you have advantage.
Perfect.
So roll twice and take the highest.
With
Roll again.
10, and then
Is it the same roll?
no, it
12.
was a 7 and then a 9,
So
so
12.
Okay. You
So
were
again,
again fairly confident that your companions are secure. The rope,
He's
the knots haven't come out yet, so you're ready for the swing.
No.
I mean, we're chained together. Technically, I don't even have to tie myself.
Yeah,
Wait,
you guys are chained
connected
together.
to me?
Yes.
No, that's about it.
Yes.
What's funny is she's gonna get to the end of the swing, the thing's gonna snap, she's gonna fly to the end of the hallway, and everyone else is trying to follow
Make
the
your-
trap.
Make- Okay, grabbing up the extra rope
Okay, guys, I'll hold on.
and holding on. Okay, you take
Should
your
I tie
running.
myself in?
You are swinging a rope that weighs 3 times your weight at this point.
I make a little run back in this. I step back and make some runs. I take a couple of, good solid steps forward and swing across. And I tell
Run 'em out.
Carlos to catch us on the other side.
Carlos is going to run towards the water
Okay.
side as he can without falling on it.
Make your dexterity check.
Master,
Wait.
got little arms.
Make your dexterity check.
Is this dexterity or acrobatics?
You gotta be acrobatic. So
Well,
you
do I
have
want,
a
okay.
heavy
Yes,
weight.
I do want it to be acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics. That's fine.
Yeah, that tracks.
Cool. Okay, so as you take your swing and you go to swing and the rope gets out, goes taut, you feel the rope slip
Oh
and
You all transplant onto the trap.
onto the trap.
So,
So
how close is the closest one to me? I know that I ran towards the water
Pull the
slide.
rope. Pull the rope now.
the
no! You're like 10 feet away.
if you ran towards the water slide, then you're like 10 feet away from the end of the rope that
Curse you, you fool.
Kevin has dropped.
I can't do anything.
Has dropped as you guys fall.
We did it.
On the trap.
Make dex saves with disadvantage. Actually,
Oh,
you
That
and
was-
Karen are restrained, so you automatically fit.
Yay! Got more anyway.
At a 19.
So, no, not a 19.
Because I rolled
at
twice and my
disadvantage.
person was 1.
That's
And
right.
what?
That's gonna be like a 30, I think.
Okay,
What?
so you guys,
Oh,
Go on, Miles.
Um,
a 3.
Yeah.
Carlos also made one because you were within 20 feet of the trap.
Can I just jump down the water slide instead?
You might just be knocked down the water slide.
18.
Okay, as it explodes outward, everybody who is on the rope takes 3 points of damage
Thanks.
and are pushed.
Oh, they're back then.
Onto the electric line.
No,
Oh, we
But
went
we
the
could
other
be
direction.
pushed. Well, because we were on like.
you guys are kind of in the middle, so roll a d. Roll
Ah!
a d20.
The one in the middle gets drawn and quartered.
13. 13.
That would be you.
That's another
That
one.
is another one.
That's a 3.
Okay, no. He
Okay.
needs to go away.
Okay.
Roll this
Try
one.
this one. 8.
That's
so it's
not
10.
much better, but it is better.
Okay.
Alright, fine. You force my hand.
As you guys land, Carlos is hit by the wind from the back and knocked headfirst down the water slide, and the rest of you are not.
We go straight in the air.
The rest of you, the rope goes caught. You're pulled from both directions.
Oh no.
So the two tied take extra damage from the.
Oh no.
You take
It's a good thing you weren't tied very well.
I'm unconscious.
rope tightening around your waist damage
If I were up at
as
the
your
top, I
companions
could.
are pushed opposite directions.
I'm hit.
If I were at the top, I could try to stabilize you, but I am not.
Where did we go?
Down a water slide. Oh wait,
You are still in. You are. on
You're
the trap.
suspended above the trap.
Yeah, you're kind of.
I am unconscious.
Yeah, your unconscious body is kind of suspended above
Because
the trap
we both
as you're
went-
both as you're going opposite directions of it.
You killed me.
Did their chain break? This might be enough
No.
stress on it.
Oh. No, the chain's still fine.
Unfortunate for me.
Your rope is also not broken because
Oh,
there wasn't enough with the chain going taut. There wasn't enough space. So Kevin has made it off the trap. Carrot is still on the trap because it's 10 feet. So
I'm
5,
unconscious
10,
in the middle.
and you're unconscious, suspended above the trap.
So can I just pull them?
You may make a strength check
You can certainly
I
try.
To
will
attempt to-
try.
whiplash them out of it.
I will try and pull them off.
Athletics check.
14, 15.
Okay,
Wait,
did
with
your
athletics?
athletics add
Oh, with
anything?
athletics?
Athletics.
18.
18. Okay, you are you're not resisting. Yeah,
I
you
can't
are
resist.
able. You
You're
are
dead.
able to pull them the rest of the way off.
He makes a save, probably.
And at this point, you two, looking for her health potion, are able to see that the vial is empty.
The vial is empty.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even awake to
Oh
miss.
look, it broke when the trap triggered.
The carrot does just chuck it on the trap and break it, and then gives hers to you. You heal
5 plus 4.
8. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Yes.
I mean, actually, that is the logical assumption.
Hey!
You feel
Your bottle just shattered.
and Carrot says, "Well, we're down one. One of them shattered on the trap,
Mhm.
so you are the only one with a health potion.
So, okay. Or I can heal her with a healing
Oh,
word.
it's I'm already up.
I already.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
She's good.
What happened?
Got it. So I have one.
So I'm at the bottom. Am I dead yet?
Um,
Well, we can go find out.
as you guys all,
Water slide.
We made
your
it.
companions, a few seconds later, much more bedraggled, fall down the water slide behind you.
Yes.
Unconscious, it's fine.
One of them,
Literally a dead weight.
not a dead weight anymore.
Not
You're
that
going down a
anymore.
water slide manacled together. This is not.
Yeah. It is a little bit of a bumpy ride. You do see the people that are watching and observing the trial see you go.
They were watching us this whole time.
As they're watching you as you go along the outside of the tower in a clear tube for the
Or
water
in a
slide.
tube? Fantastic. I thought it was literally a slide.
But welcome to
It is. It's an enclosed clear
Okay.
slide.
welcome to CNN, the Kobold the Kobold News Network.
Will
There they
make it to the
go.
bottom? Maybe.
So
Very
your feet
clear,
touch
maybe.
grass as you exit the slide. You are still in the tower, but the whole ground is covered in a thick layer of dirt and vegetation.
I like grass.
So at
Shrubberies,
least we made it down there.
shrubberies and trees are about the room, as well as a 10-foot rock cliff. A kobold skeleton with a bow is atop the cliff. Other skeletons roam about the ground below. Behind them, on the other side of the tower, is a stone door with a strange indentation in it.
Nifty equipment.
I do have minor illusion if we need a distraction.
Does the skeleton have arrows or just the bow?
He seems to be raising the bow as if to shoot at you.
That doesn't answer my question.
You may make a perception check.
So he sees us.
There are 3 skeletons on the ground and 1 skeleton up at the top.
Not good.
I want a perception check as well.
That's a 7. I'm cowering.
Yes.
Is
you are
this
correct.
daylight?
No, this is still just magically lit.
Cool, dirty 20.
Magically lit, but not daylight. Natural 20 for what?
Dirty 20 for perception.
For perception on what were you trying to see?
See if he's aiming at us. Or
He
if they,
is-
if they
Yeah,
notice
arrows.
us.
They have noticed you, and the 3 on the ground are heading your direction, and the one up on the cliff is aiming their bow at you. So
Do we need to
roll?
roll?
Yes, you, Carlos in particular. Since you were the first one here.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. So roll your d20 and add your initiative.
Now you give it to me! What is this? What is my
It's at the very top.
22?
So 12.
Yes.
12.
2,
10.
I rolled a freaking 20!
10,
I rolled a freaking 20!
12, 20, and
You got my 10, right?
Yes.
yes. Now I have to figure out where is skeleton stats.
I can't even sneak attack because I have no weapon.
This is true.
And unarmed strikes don't qualify.
Do I have a dagger still?
Did we grab the rope?
Your dagger
Technically,
is.
we still have the rope with us, tied around us.
You have about 20 feet of rope, and the dagger is still stuck in the ceiling in the other room.
Not only, not
Did I
only,
not?
Because the reason the rope tried to continue going is because Carrot was going to cut it so you guys could go all the way across.
No. Okay, so I don't have a dagger.
But she cut it too early, and you guys landed on the trap.
So I don't have a dagger.
You do not have that dagger. If you
Do
have
not
a
have a
different,
sharp pointy object.
if you do have a
I
different
guess I'm
dagger,
whacking people with a stick. Also, fun fact, I now have more. I
I
now
have
more
a
spells.
crossbow.
and
And a
because
mace.
this is combat, the real world timer is paused because rounds in combat take longer than
real world timing.
real world time. So this will not count towards your
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
I stopped kidding. I'm
In
sorry.
world it will, but in real life it will.
Yes, your timer's affected.
If the battle makes it 10 or more turns, it'll start ticking off in a minute or two. But
You might lose some time if it goes long. But
good.
okay, Carlos and the skeletons go last.
Good.
So it is Zero's turn, and I will draw this room
It is
so
my
you
turn.
know where the shrubberies are.
Probably should do that. Wait, should I do that? Probably. I mean, what's my dex modifier?
Oh, look, I have expertise in perception. I should pay attention to that.
Yes, we're gonna do that. Okay. And I can't do much else other than that. Let's do that. Okay.
So I have a crossbow and a mace.
You did have a long range. Curse you.
Yeah, that probably would have
As
worked
you
a
guys
lot
are-
better than the dagger.
Trying to throw a dagger into the ceiling when you have a crossbow.
I asked if you had a long anyone had a long range weapon.
I forgot.
Does a hand axe count as a long range weapon?
No. I have a shield, a mace, and a crossbow.
I have two things I can do. One of them is not a great face.
Elevated cliffside over here. Big tree. Some shrubbery. Tree.
Look at some shrubbery.
Some smaller shrubberies. And a medium shrubbery over there.
And where did the slide come out?
Slide came out here.
That's true. We didn't come in very
There
quietly.
is your exit door is over here, and there's an indentation in the center of it.
And are those 5-foot squares?
Yes, those are 5-foot squares.
So it's
Okay.
35 feet.
Odd people.
So we can't just make a dash for it.
This
We
is
could
the-
definitely just make a dash for it.
This is the archer.
We'll just take some damage.
Only if you actually walk next to something. If you can make it out of the room with 50 feet of movement without walking next to something, then you won't get it.
Oh, I can abandon you?
Oh, we could. I see. We can make a dash for it.
Yeah, you can just actually.
3 skeletons
Except
there. And you guys have, which one is, there's Carlos. Carlos and the 3 of you shackled
We can't
together.
make an ashword.
You
Oh,
can-
this is gonna be awkward.
And
I
you can-
can't move without them.
Okay, so the way movement works with the teamwork shackles is so the last person in initiative, so after Kevin goes, you guys can decide where you as a group move to.
That is awkward.
Uh-huh.
And you can hold your action to attack one after you move, but you have to move after Kevin goes. After all of you have gone.
Great.
So Kevin can move and attack, take their turn as normal, but Carrot and Zara are going to have to
Do it
modify
from there.
things slightly.
20 feet. 20 feet.
Take into account that they can't move on their turn.
So
You can move so long as you stay within 5 feet. So 5 feet of, well, in your case, both of your companions. So you can move this way and this way. And your companions can move around you.
Am I actually engaged with?
I'm going to. I tried to make it not, but the room
Okay.
is only so big.
Understood.
put it 20 feet diameter or radius?
What?
20 foot radius.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
radius.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna do
It's
this.
35 feet.
We're gonna do what?
We can do this.
The fog cloud.
Heck yes, we are.
You can both cast Fog Cloud.
I'm going to put a fog cloud right here, which obscures everything.
How big is a fog cloud?
20-foot radius
So 40 feet across.
And where are you centering it?
in the middle of the clearing.
That's
So-
the whole room.
The entire room.
Yeah, that is literally the whole room because it's 20 feet across the room.
That's a 50-foot radius.
It's 35 feet
This
across
is
the
the
room.
20-foot radius.
Well, that's what I. Yeah, cool. The
Da-da-da.
whole room.
The whole room is encased in a fog cloud.
So that kind
Good
of
luck shooting me
that kind
now.
of takes care of the
Fog
crossbow.
fog cloud area is heavily obscured, so everybody is considered blind.
Everybody.
Sorry.
Everybody.
No,
Which means disadvantage on all
Everyone.
attacks and any perception checks or
sorry,
anything else
but
that
also I'm
relies on
not
sight.
sorry because now we can't get hit.
Maybe.
And once the closer you get to the middle of the room, you might run into trees. You did.
I'll just assume I'll just move with them.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
all I can really do.
After you put out your fog cloud, you hear some shuffling next to you of going through pockets, trying to figure out what. Now that now the carrot can't see what she can actually do.
No.
I hold my
She
action to
turns to
hit
where-
anything I see. I find.
You hear her finally settle on a weapon and say, "Well, what's your plan here?"
Not gonna hit.
Got it. And she's going to, if she runs into things, she is going to hit them with her warhammer. So
Watch out.
watch out.
Hold action to swing at anything I hear.
If I run into something, you said not get hit, so I will help you not get hit by things by smashing them first.
She jumps down the tree.
Watch
What
out.
do you want me to do?
You're about to walk into the tree. You hear a crack in front of you.
Thank you.
Okay,
You stub your toe on the stone.
All right.
it is Kevin's turn.
Yeah.
What is Kevin going to do?
Deciding.
And you can move as normal. The rest of the group will just follow with you
Congratulations. You moved the
because
rest
you
of
guys
us.
all have the same move speed.
I just
Move forward.
see what happens.
Okay.
Or not see
Are
what
you-
happens.
are you-
Do I
moving-
get
so moving-
clotheslined?
Well,
Yes.
okay. I might just. So if we're in the center of the room,
legitimate question. Like,
Let's describe how you want to move yourself, Kevin. Because the rest of the chain
We'll
is
go
just
in a
going to
line.
follow.
We'll go in a line.
So
Like,
you go. Okay, so you're
Like
going to
that.
shift so that you're
Yeah.
this way across things. So that's
so I do not get close.
so that's
Like,
10 feet of movement, and then as you go to continue moving forward, you bump into.
You run the wizard into the
a
skeleton.
No, you run yourself.
I ran myself into
You
the
run
skeleton.
The wizard.
Oh, this is in the wrong order. This is in the wrong
No.
order.
Alright, you run yourself in the skeleton.
Ran
I can live
myself
with
into the
this.
Yes, you run yourself into a skeleton.
Perfect.
You may attack it if you would like. With
I will.
if it is a ranged attack, then it will
anything you do is at disadvantage. So
Yeah,
whatever
and
you want.
if it's a spell that requires sight, you cannot to be able to see the target. You cannot cast
I'm sorry. But also not sorry.
Okay.
because you are effectively blind.
Let's see what this is.
Everybody inside the cloud has the blinded condition.
Including me. This is fine.
Okay.
Someone found a squeaky toy.
If I do a thunder wave, that will affect my people as well.
You can place it where it doesn't.
Depending on how you. What does Thunderwave say?
It says, each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
it
you
will
want me to-
affect.
That would kill
A 15-foot cube would affect.
everything
Everyone.
next to you.
15-foot cube centered on you would affect.
Everybody.
It's not 15-foot radius.
It's 15-foot.
15-foot cube would be 15 across. So it should be.
That's a 30-foot.
It should be everything next to her.
Right. 15-foot cube is.
So I might just take my mace
And whack him.
and.
Yeah.
20-foot cube.
Use it as a blindfold.
Flail at the.
Okay. So roll,
Let's go
roll
for
your
it.
Roll your d20 twice. Take the lower number.
Take a few swings
So
forward.
Roll with disadvantage.
Okay, roll
Roll again.
twice and take the lower. 11 plus your attack.
What?
Go to your actions.
Plus 3, so 14.
14. Does a 14 hit the kobold skeleton?
Probably fits most skeletons. It. Yes.
1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning. Which might matter.
So 5.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of bludgeoning. Cool. It is still there.
Cool.
You may walk around it if you would like.
That
You
will
moved.
provoke an attack though.
You moved 10 feet so far.
Only if she walks out of its range. And it can sense it.
10 feet so far. So you have.
So we have 20 more feet.
Yeah, you have 20 more feet that you can move.
You can move diagonally.
Yes. So you can move
Into the range of everyone else.
1, 2. You can move.
To the cliff or the other direction.
Yeah, you can move over here next to the cliff, which you don't know is next to the cliff. Or you can move over next to the tree and continue walking.
I mean, hypothetically, they saw it for
We
3
did
seconds.
They
before
saw it. They saw it. They saw the
We saw
skeletons
that there
getting.
was a cliff.
that.
Yes, you saw the skeletons getting ready, and then
Nothing.
you see nothing. Yes.
I think I saw the cliff, so I want to go walk along the side of the cliff.
Okay, you're going over towards the cliff.
Okay, hold on until you
Okay.
find it.
Bump into the cliff, and then you see there. You feel that there's also a couple of trees in
But
front
we
of you.
could just
15,
So
We
you
are
guys-
small creatures.
Yeah, so you guys can squeeze. So
20,
And I just keep
25.
And do you want to keep following the cliffside?
Yeah.
25 is their movement.
30
Oh,
is our
20.
movement.
30
30.
30 is our movement.
Silly.
Oh yeah, they're fast for small creatures.
Okay. As you just take that final step along the cliffside, finding the edge of the room. Yeah, no.
And
We just found the end.
6
of
does
it.
not hit. 6 does not hit you.
No, so if you leave them in
Um,
range, they can hit
You feel like
Is that
you
on
feel
disadvantage? Not that it matters.
it still six. You feel a slash behind you.
Although I guess skeletons might operate on blind sight, but
They do not.
Cool.
You feel a slash behind you.
does the chain
She
break?
gets one.
It was behind you, but it wasn't low enough
Oh,
to get the
she
chain.
hears a skeleton trying to hit.
So in
Yeah.
front of you and behind you, between the two of you,
Whoa.
there's
Cool.
a blade going past in between.
I'm just running up saying.
Carlos will cast Expeditious Retreat.
Where's he going?
And
Do you get attack of opportunities using that?
yes, but that one's already used its reaction.
Yes. Okay, so what is he doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and as
Okay,
far
you
down
get-
the stairs as
You
I
get to the
Well, you're
door,
at the door.
Yeah.
and you can feel the door, and you try to push the door, and the door is not
Uh-oh.
Do I feel
moving.
anything
You feel
on the door?
you feel the indentation that you saw from across the room,
Okay.
and you figure that there's probably something in the room that if you could see, you could figure out that there's a key to the door.
Okay. I am going to hunker down in front of the door.
You
and
also
wait
feel a
this out.
skeleton right behind you.
I will hope that it doesn't know where I am.
Do you still have a staff?
No,
Why did you believe it?
because it got dropped on the.
You dropped it on the thing, and it got concussed into the ceiling.
I have no weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will cower.
Okay. You cower next to the door.
Yep.
Um,
And for up to 10 minutes, I can dash for my bonus action as long as I'm concentrating.
Cool. Back up the top, Zara, you feel the cliff to your one side and a skeleton
Do you say anything?
behind
No, I don't want.
you. And a skeleton behind you that just whipped between the two of you. The skeletons go first, though.
Actually,
Yeah, skeleton's good.
out of
Yeah.
curiosity, did the skeleton woof notify to Carrot that it was there to trigger her held action?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
That probably hits. Yes.
It's important to remember your stuff.
Sorry, I was busy DMing.
Well, yes.
Oh, I was stuff.
15
You're doing great.
does hit it, which is a D8
Good man. Okay.
plus 3, 9 points of bludgeoning.
With what is she swinging?
Her axe.
What does she bludgeon with?
Oh, I guess, yeah, it is.
Slashing.
Yeah, so it's slashing.
It's a really blunt axe.
That's how she kills other enemies.
So 9, so it is not dead yet.
It's a really.
Not dead yet.
It's not dead yet.
It's a lot of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, 9, it's not,
It's slashing.
oh, wait. Did someone shot them earlier?
No,
Someone hit them.
Someone
I
did
hit
hit
them
them
with a
earlier.
mace.
she hit it with a mace for
For
bludgeoning.
five.
Okay, and then just hit again
With
with
slashing.
slashing.
For 9.
Okay, so it's
It's dead.
this one you feel
Crumple.
crumple behind you. And
Right.
now the
So
other
I guess I
skeleton.
didn't have to be as careful as I was edging my way around.
Yeah. Now the skeletons go. The
But
one
you
on
didn't
top
know
of the cliff is going to wildly shoot into the
Oh
pond.
no! That'll be fun.
Disadvantage.
Oh, he rolled one.
He's going to not hit anything. The one next to Carlos.
He shoots one of the kobolds watching from outside.
You hear a thunk into the wall, and you're not sure what happened there.
We're just like, oh.
Yeah, you hear it on the top of the cliff. The wall on top of the cliff. You shot that way. The one next to you is going to attempt an attack. 5 doesn't hit.
Correct.
He's going to stumble around in the dark.
Speaking of which, I need to make sure my
You got a lot closer.
Let's see.
I'm in the tree though.
He
I
is,
have climbed atop the tree. Just kidding. I
he's
know I'm underneath the tree.
going to bump into you in that line first, because he's following around his companion.
And there's a tree. So I'm saying.
And there's the tree. The other two are hiding in the tree. That is
Sorry.
a benefit. But he's also going to miss because of disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Right. So,
So-
he bumps into me.
How
So I
He,
know
bump-
where
he
he is.
bumps into you, so you are aware that there is a skeleton. You are aware there's a skeleton between the two of you. You're aware of the skeleton in front of you, and this guy is up here having a bad day.
How high is the cliff?
That would be a good question. The cliff is. That's how hard it is to climb. Where it is, how big is it?
I'm not climbing the cliff.
10 feet up.
10 feet?
So you could make it halfway up the cliff without your companions helping.
And
Without the
I'm not
companions
tall enough
agreeing.
that I could reach him. Okay.
You'd
Do I
be able
miss
to
something?
barely reach the top of the
Well,
cliff.
she's
if
in
you-
the middle of us. She'd only get 5 feet up.
Yeah, she'd get 5 feet up, and then between the
And I
2.5
would be-
feet of her and the height and the reaching up,
I'd
if
be-
she stretched really hard, she could reach the top of the cliff.
I wouldn't be able to reach him though.
You don't know where he is along the cliff base,
Yes, I need to touch him. That's the issue.
so you could attempt to feel for his feet up there, but it would be hard to find. It'd be
Right.
hard to find in the dark.
I'd have to be able to see him, I think.
Most magic requires seeing, which is why.
You point your finger toward a creature within range. So could I point
If
up?
you can point in the direction you think he is,
Okay.
and see if it works.
I mean, it's a cantrip, so why not?
Okay,
I
do it. Make your what are you
just kind of
shooting?
message him.
Oh, you're messaging. Okay. Make an Arcana check.
I want you to see that. I think it's 4. Let me check. Yeah. So 15.
15. Okay. What message do you attempt to send to this entity? The- what is the
Oh.
message?
Can send a message.
Hmm.
I just want to mess with him.
Okay.
Everybody died. Again.
No.
Okay. What short message are you sending to him?
I would know roughly where I am in the room, correct?
You know you're next to the cliff,
And you know the cliff
and
is
there's a
on
tree,
the right side.
and you know the cliff was on the right side from the door. You're not sure how far across the room you made before your companion stopped.
I would say roughly.
You know you're probably closer to the other half of the room, to the right front side.
Because
of
I
the room.
didn't say that I ran into the wall.
Well, I feel the wall though, because I'm
You
between the
can
wall and the
feel-
tree.
You're,
Well,
you
no,
have
you're on
you
the
have
cliff.
you have a tree, a cliff, and you're pretty sure the tree was roughly halfway along the cliff. So you think you're closer to
Okay.
that
Yeah.
side of that corner where the cliff and the wall meet.
From your all of 3 to 6 seconds you had in the room before, heavily obscuring it.
I'd say, hey, watch
well,
out, they're over here.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I would say closer to the slide, essentially.
they're over here.
They're over closer to the slide.
You get back a confused garble of clicks and
Dang.
of clicks.
It's a shot.
Cool.
I keep it up though. Unless you want me to drop it.
Carrots.
You only have one. It's only
I can drop the spell though.
right, but it only lasts for one action.
No,
for
it
one.
doesn't.
Commune message.
Oh yeah, message us.
Oh, fog cloud. You can drop.
I
Yeah,
could drop Falkland.
you could drop fog cloud if you wanted to.
I would not for his sake.
That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know that.
Yeah,
so
you
I'll leave
might
it up.
be in trouble if you drop fog
I'll leave it up.
Um,
I think I can drop it at will though.
Yeah, you can lose concentration when you want to.
Yeah, if you're attacked and take damage, you also can lose concentration.
Yes.
If
Anyway,
Okay.
you don't want to.
Whether you want to or
I'll
not.
leave it up. Anyway,
Um,
guys are the shot. I just wanted to mess with it.
So there's the skeleton and the small,
I can't really do
medium-sized
much other than
shrubbery
that.
set right there.
Shrubbery.
So it is Carrot's turn. Carrot doesn't have anything next to her, and her rustling this direction, so she's going to swing.
She can't move.
I'm stuck in the tree now.
She can't move until the end of Kevin.
She can move.
Well,
No, she can move.
She can move 5 feet.
The
Like
chain
this.
just wrapped around the tree
right.
now.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
stuck on the tree.
She-
Or what if she
tried-
just goes that way?
She goes this way so that the chain is
Oh,
not wrapped
cool.
around the tree.
Run! Boom!
Yeah, we're not gonna try and clothesline the tree.
No, please don't close that tree with me.
And it's going to axe the person there. Nope, it's not going to axe the person there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
But now she sees that she is next to two of them and
Well, she
So
can't
is it
see,
that-
but
She
hears.
hears
She-
Hears
she
slash
had-
fails.
she can
Oh,
she can
if only
perceive
you were over here, you could have had advantage.
Nah, only.
Oh. Yeah, she would have to
She
be
has
on top of
advantage
it.
anyway from pack tactics.
Oh,
Oh.
she would.
That's true, so it's just a straight roll. I will re-roll.
She
that.
knows that there are enough kobolds next to them to.
She knows there's at least one. Which makes it so that it does hit. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yay!
Because 15 plus whatever will definitely hit a skeleton. So 11 points of damage, and so that skeleton also drops.
Cool.
You have
One
That is
foe
how-
remains.
now she is standing next to a skeleton and two piles of bones.
That's the red and the bell.
Kevin, would you
So,
like to continue moving?
I would like to continue moving along the wall because it's a
Okay.
circular room.
You move there, and then you bump into Carlos and a skeleton.
So,
Whack it.
You bump into
Yes.
something that doesn't feel skeleton-like
I
and a
was like,
skeleton. You feel a kobold and a kobold-like
So,
thing and a skeleton.
because I know which direction the cobalt is, I turn towards the skeleton and take a swing.
Okay.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
And
You know you know your kobold friend is there, so you can use pack tactics to count a straight.
Yes.
Because you're a
One
kobold.
die.
Because you're a kobold.
I'm
Because
a
kobolds.
18.
That's gonna hit.
That will hit.
No,
Their
doesn't
AC
matter.
is plus
Add-ons
one.
don't matter.
D6 plus 1 bludgeoning.
D6 plus
Or
1.
D6.
Shark just knows
So
what you're
18,
swinging
so
with.
21
Yeah.
plus 2.
Damage.
2 points of bludgeoning. So
Nice.
possibly 4.
Why possibly 4?
I don't know if they're susceptible to bludgeoning. Or
Oh, bludgeoning. Oh, right.
That's the points.
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Yeah, like that's why it's possible.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Crunch. It is. Yes.
Okay, there are kobolds here to.
Are you wanting to move here or here?
Stay on below.
There are
Okay.
kobolds here to help out.
So you can punch it with just a straight roll.
I will chill touch it because it does not say that I need to see it either.
Does it require material components?
No, vocal and somatic.
Okay, then yes, you can cast
Oh,
it.
Create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. It would
Disadvantage.
be at a disadvantage anyway, which is canceled.
Right, but advantage of the tactics.
Yeah.
Because
Um,
disadvantage and advantage only count once. They don't
yeah.
continually stack. So even though you would have disadvantage from 2 sources, it's only 1 disadvantage.
Got it.
What is my casting
So
modifier? I
yes,
don't even
straight
know.
roll. Probably intelligence. Because most it might be, I don't know. It should be on your spell
Top of the
casting page at the top of the
Plus 4. Okay. Oops. 12.
page. 12?
Yeah.
Okay, that does actually hit.
Oh, cool.
Their AC is only 11.
The
They're skeletons.
Eight points of necromantic. 8 points of necrotic damage, and because it's undead, it has disadvantage on any attacks, and it cannot recover health until the end of its next.
Neat. These are low enough undead that they don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. How much damage did you do to it?
8 necrotic.
Cool. It shatters into a pile of bone dust.
Cool. It is not getting rezzed.
And we're still
either.
in.
You are still in combat because there is one skeleton that is going to attempt to shoot you from the cliffs.
Unfortunate.
Shooting towards the waterfall if it understood your message.
Shooting towards where it just heard the crunches of conflict.
Oh,
Probably.
Who knows what it's hitting? Okay, it's not hitting anything.
Didn't work.
You see. Anything else you guys would like to do? While the skeleton continues to shoot at
I dropped the
So now he can see us.
you. You drop the cloud.
I dropped the cloud.
Okay.
Don't drop the people though. The people are on the cloud.
You are behind the shrubbery, and the rest of you are up there. Okay. You can now see the skeleton, and he sees that you are there and is loading his crossbow for another shot.
It is Zero's turn.
It is Zero's turn. Yes,
He cannot see me.
he can see you.
Right by the cliff.
He
If
is.
he looks down.
He is looking down the cliff towards targets to shoot. He can see you.
Dang it.
You can see him. He can see you.
I know, but I don't have anything ranged.
You don't have any spells?
I could hand you my crossbow.
I have shocking grasp. And minor illusion.
Minor illusion, a wall between us.
Bad.
Minor illusion of blind.
Well,
30 feet.
yes, but also no.
You have to make an intelligence check to see if they can see through it. They're skeletons. How smart do you think they are?
Alright, fine. I'll minor illusion a wall. Right in front of him.
Okay. He'll make his intelligence save to see if he can see through it. Does a 10 beat your DC?
Nope.
Okay. He is.
Confused.
You hear more of that clanking, chattering noise as he is trying to find a way around this.
As he walks off the cliff.
As he is walking.
Are you putting the
I put it.
As he is not able to see.
extending the cliff edge?
I only.
Or-
It's
So
only 5 feet.
she's extending it across this side so that he can't see you guys
towards us.
directly.
Okay.
So like diagonally across.
It's
right
only
here.
5 feet.
So he is going. So he is going to have to on his turn move positions and shoot before he can shoot you.
And I probably can't do anything else. So.
It's not the worst thing.
We also can't see him.
You cannot currently see him. He cannot see you. You cannot see. Well, you can make an intelligence check, an intelligence save on your turn
To see if-
to see if you can see through. Karen is going to ask if you guys want to climb the cliff.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Because we need to
Carrot
find
gives
a key.
advantage to the people climbing the cliff for her turn.
I'll take 5 feet movement to move.
I'll just drag you.
Perfect.
Alright. Kevin's turn.
Kevin,
So I will agree to climb the cliff.
make sure I'm giving you the right check. Make athletics checks for everybody climbing the cliff. Well, the chain group. The chain group
Oh,
makes
okay.
athletic checks.
I have
Oh, good thing I had that.
3. Nope. 11.
11,
10.
10, and
I
What
did not roll a
is
3.
okay. So you guys aren't able to. You guys are able to progress through slipping and having to restart. You're able to progress halfway up the cliff this round.
Okay.
Only 5 feet up. Because you are chained together, and that makes for not great climbing
Agreed.
Right.
Alright.
at the moment.
How far do I have to move around to see the skeleton?
You probably could see it if you were out to come over here. So 10, 15 feet.
You are creepy.
Because you currently just have a wall that kind of goes
You know what? I'm not actually super good at this. I'm going to try to stealth up the tree.
up the.
He's going to climb the tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
hiding in the tree.
Make a stealth check.
20.
20.
You are in the tree.
You are in the tree. You're
You are now a tree.
you are sure you are pretty sure that the skeleton cannot see you in the tree.
And I will use my bonus action to dash, using none of the movement. Okay.
It's your movement to climb up the tree. You still have an action.
I thought stealthing.
Oh, you stealth for your action. Never mind.
I was
You
really
are-
hoping you looked through the files, but I will.
You are.
No.
I will let you have a perception check while you're up there.
Let's see. I'm expert in perception.
I'm assuming you're going to be climbing up the tree and looking for
14.
the key for the door, or something that looks like it could fit in the slot for the door.
It's a 14 because I'm expert.
Okay. You see a necklace. You see the skeleton with the crossbow does have a necklace with an object that looks like it would fit in the hole on the door.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
I don't
Skeleton's
say
turn.
anything.
Because that would break yourself.
Yeah.
Skeleton's turn.
I'm figuring they're headed towards the skeleton anyway.
You see your companions slowly struggling their way up the cliff.
Yeah.
He is going to shoot.
Randomly. Does he do another intelligence check against the wall or
It lasts for how long?
one round?
It probably lasts for longer than
10
that.
minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute. So yeah, he's gonna have to make another intelligence check, see if he can see through the
He
wall.
does.
Yeah, he can see through the wall. He knows it's an illusion, and it looks as upset as a skeleton can be. He now sees that you guys are climbing the cliff, and he is going to shoot one of you.
Yep.
Um,
And he doesn't have disadvantage.
He's going to shoot at Carrot because she looks the scariest. 14 might not hit. 14 does hit.
Oh no.
So it does not much damage. 3 plus 1 is 4.
That's a lot of damage for your little.
4 points of damage.
I do not know how much damage Carrot has taken so far.
She has doubled my hit points.
She has had half health.
Mhm.
And
She
is
has
out of,
taken your hit points.
She has
I
taken
have
my hit
4, I
points.
will have 1.
and he then begins reloading
Okay.
and moving this way down the cliff,
Thank
away from you. It is
Zero's
Zara's
turn.
turn. You guys are all currently
I can't do much till we climb.
somewhat populated on the cliff.
Can't do much more until we finish climbing. I hold
Okay.
an action assuming I can get to him to do shocking grasp.
Okay, if you can get close enough.
If I get close to him.
Okay, cool.
Carrot holds an action.
Barrett's still holding, climbing, but has her axe out of the ready to hit things if she can. Using her hand axes. That's why
That's
it's
why she
hitting.
didn't fall off.
So, Kevin will continue moving up the cliff.
Okay, that's another athletics check from everyone climbing.
I can live with that.
21.
15.
That's 22. So
I have to make a sleep.
you guys are able to make it up to the top. It only to climb the last 5 feet. It only takes 10 feet of movement. So you guys
So
are
you can
at the
surround it.
top.
To him!
I'm assuming in
I have to be in the
this-ish
middle.
formation. Heading to 10, 20. You guys are able to get
We
to
can
where
surround him.
2 of you can be next to him.
And Carrot already held an action.
I held an action as well.
You held an action. So 2 of you can get close to him without swinging anybody off the side of the cliff.
I just need to touch it. So I, in theory, could reach through.
Or you can be the second
Hypothetically, you
person and
could
just make it like
you
that.
could use it before using your last 5
well,
feet.
she has to
and
be
step back.
in the
I have to
middle.
be
So
the-
if you're going like this, she has to be the outside person.
Well,
Because
so couldn't she just
Not
come behind?
necessarily. I can do that.
And then step back.
Yeah.
And step back.
okay, so you go first, and then
Carrot.
so you 2 can make your attacks.
Melee spell. Okay.
If you have a melee attack you would like to make, what would you like to do now that you are next to him?
Oh, I can
What was that?
use my mace.
You can.
I had an 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That hits.
Use my mace.
Add your strength, which is 1, I'm assuming, at this point.
7 plus anything? Nope. 7 lightning damage.
Nice.
Nice.
So I did 11.
You did 11 points of...
No, she rolled an 11 on her.
Oh, on her attack. Okay, that still hits because their AC is 11.
7.
7 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, between the two of you, it crumples.
And we see a
How
random
far-
object.
How far did they knock the necklace off of it?
Since her on the outside dealt the blow, it does not roll down the cliff.
I pick up
So you're able to pick up the necklace, and
I come down the tree and try to pick the lock while I'm waiting for them.
there doesn't seem to really be a lock to pick.
Yeah, it's just an indent.
It seems you have to use the
I still try.
Okay. Make your DC 30 check.
Done. Just 20. Actually 22, but still.
You are not able to ascertain the
I grabbed the
nature
lead
of
and I
this.
fashioned the object.
You cannot pick the not lock.
You are unsure how to, with your bare hands, pick this unknown
Since I don't
lock.
have my lockpick either.
Yeah,
So,
hence the DC 30.
alright, so we
Okay.
get down and go to the door.
Yeah, you guys are able to get down, go to the door,
And we need to wrap up.
and we will end there, going to the 4th floor.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Season 3, Episode 3. We'll see you next week to see what the next floor has for the party in Episode 4.